Today's reading, Alita, is also a biography. And so we're going to read about the life of Mary Anderson, okay? And she created a great invention. So we're going to see what invention she created.
Okay, I'm going to sit down.
Okay.
Cars.
So you might think that a ride in a bus or car is the same today as it was long ago. That isn't true. The first cars were not as fast. They were noisy. Cars didn't even have windshield wipers. When it rained, drivers rubbed their windshields with an onion. The oil from the onion would repel or keep off rain and sleet. It wasn't the best solution, but there were no better substitutes. Nothing else worked. Then, a woman named Mary Anderson solved the problem.
You might think that a ride in a bus or car is the same as today it was long ago. That isn't true. The first cars were not fast. They were noisy. The cars didn't have window shields, wipers. When it rained, drivers rubbed their window shields with an onion. The oil from an onion will repel or keep it off the rain in the sheet. It wasn't the best solution, but there was no better substitute. Nothing else worked. When a woman named Mary Anderson solved the problem. So I think that wasn't the best idea at all.
Yeah.
So maybe you can create two things that is made of wood, and you can make a battery charger or something like this. So, and you have two wood. It can move. They can move, and they a two very thick wood, and they got a batteries in here, super much battery all over. And then you can put inside of your car the thing. And if you need to change the batteries, you just go and take off and change the battery. And in this kind of place, you can keep batteries.
Okay, so by reading these two paragraphs, what is our problem here?
So because, if it's rain, and, the cars don't even have zoom that helps the window get the rain off. So
right.
Very upset.
Right, so the problem is the rain and the sleet, and they don't know how to keep their windows clean, right? Okay. So it started with snow. Mary Anderson grew up in Alabama. In the winter of 1902, she went to New York City. It was a cold and windy day. The sky was a gray curtain. Snow was a white blanket on the ground. Mary was cold and wet. Because she wanted to warm up and get dry, she rode a streetcar. Back then, some streetcar windshields had two parts. They opened with a push. From her seat, Mary watched snow and ice build up on the windshield. The streetcar driver could not see, so he pushed open the windshield. This helped him to see better. As a result, snow and ice blew in his face. Soon his nose and ears were ice cubes. Other cars kept stopping too. Sometimes the drivers hopped out. They wiped off the windshield. Then they got back in and drove. As a result, traffic moved slowly.
I have a better solution.
What's your solution?
So, you are going to use, they got a hole here. And the hole there is a pedal. And outside it got a hand. with a napkin on. So you can go zoom, 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 zoom. And then you're going to use use your energy pretty much like, you need to have like the wheels and control the wheels or something. It's pretty much you need to control the wiper.
Right.
But let's see what her solution is.
Yeah, let's see.